So when we talk about the subject of violence, there's really two aspects that we're talking. One is the avoidable, and we put that under the heading of antisocial aggression. And then there's the unavoidable, that rare occasion when you have to respond with violence, and we call that asocial violence. Asocial violence, its hallmark is a lack of communication. If you have a choice in an antisocial aggression, as we define it, you always have a choice. You're choosing to participate in it. My ego's hurt, so I'm going to come back at you. Those are the situations that are easily avoidable and that we train people to avoid. The other side of it, the asocial, the unavoidable, is where you have to take action, and you have to clearly define the two. So when you're looking at these cases, like the stand your ground cases that are in the media right now, the way to look at that is to pull yourself back from the end result and ask yourself, how did it get there? You know, in the Dunn situation, you had Dunn and then you had the kid playing the music. Okay, either one of them could have disengaged. Both of them upped the ante. When they were first confronted, turned the music up louder. Didn't have to do that. He probably could have disengaged. Dunn certainly didn't have to, overreact and shoot at that point. But both sides let this antisocial aggression escalate to the point to where violence was used. In the Zimmerman case, Zimmerman probably really did feel like he was fighting for his life at that point. He probably felt he was justified. But he made actions prior to that to put himself in that situation that probably, he admitted there were many times he could have disengaged. He didn't have to do what he did to lead him to the end result. We focus on that end result where somebody was killed, but we don't focus on all the bad choices made by both sides that anybody could have disengaged from. If you have the choice to disengage, or you have the choice to say, give them your iPhone, give them your wallet, and disengage, then, that's what you try first. And the training methodologies that we use really help you understand the difference between somebody coming after you in an antisocial aggressive way and in a socially violent way. When you don't have choice, it's very clear. You have to protect yourself. The truth is that male or female, we always face the same thing when we face a violent situation. A person's usually bigger, faster, and stronger. They usually have weapons, and oftentimes there's more than one person. So regardless of gender, we're both dealing with those situations. And the only way to protect yourself is to affect an injury on the other person if they're trying to harm you. And a woman is just as capable of a man of doing that. We're not talking about using strength. We're talking about finding those vulnerable areas in the human body that can't take any type of trauma and learning how to affect those.